As a tech enthusiast, I spend a lot of time screwing and unscrewing hardware to walls and doors, plus building and rebuilding my PC on a regular basis. I'm also the family handyman and often called upon to undertake odd jobs around the house, which sometimes involves mounting various bits of furniture. After years of putting it off, I was finally thinking about buying an electric screwdriver to save time and also my aching wrist. The gods of tech were clearly paying attention because I received an email from the online retailer Heka.com to check out the XIAOMI Mijia Cordless Rechargeable Screwdriver, which they sell on their website. If you're a tech enthusiast, you should have equally cool looking tools to complement your hobby, and the screwdriver fits the bill perfectly. Heka.com specializes in electronics, smart products, home appliances, fitness equipment and fashion. And by the end of the video, if you like the look of the XIAOMI Mijia screwdriver, use the code below and the link in the description to get 10% off your order when it's over $29.99. The first impressions when unboxing the screwdriver is just how nicely packaged the unit is. It comes in a very sleek box that reminds me of every high-end phone I've ever purchased. The copy on the box is Chinese, but with the magic of Google Lens, a scan turns up that the screwdriver features a 3.6 volt motor that turns out 5 Newton meters of torque, which is more than enough for a lot of tech and small DIY projects. An added surprise was the fact that the screwdriver comes with its own case and has a padded recess for the screwdriver itself. Plus there's a very neat box with various different types of steel bits, along with a 60mm extension rod for those hard to reach screws. The screwdriver weighs a solid 350 grams and feels good in the hand. The body features a tactile hard plastic and feels durable, as well as looking kind of futuristic. The motor is powered by a 2000 mAh battery, which the specifications tell me will handle 180 screws before needing to recharge via the USB-C cable. At the front of the screwdriver is a built-in LED light to help illuminate where you're working. On the back of the screwdriver is a switch which changes the drive rotation from forwards to backwards, depending on whether you're screwing or unscrewing hardware. For the purposes of the review, I decided to buy and install a Google Nest E thermostat for my mother-in-law's suite. The XIAOMI Mijia screwdriver made short work of the fittings for the old thermostat. Plus, I found I had an excuse to use the extension rod to reach a tricky screw hiding underneath the temperature dial. However, unrelated to the screwdriver's performance, I discovered that the Nest thermostat was incompatible with the baseboard heating in our house. Undaunted, I decided to return the thermostat and picked up a Google Nest Hub Max, which I intend to use for a future video. Countertop space is at a premium in our house, so as part of the review of the screwdriver, I mounted a floating shelf in our kitchen. Once the guide holes were drilled and the drywall toggle bolts were in place, it was a very pleasant change to have the electric screwdriver to finish the bracket mounting, rather than doing it by hand. What's more, there was more than enough torque to fasten the screws tightly without taxing the motor, with power to spare. The screwdriver also gave me an excuse to tackle another project I've been putting off. As part of another future video, I was able to mount another as yet unannounced device to my garage. Again, the screwdriver came to the rescue to alleviate arm fatigue I usually experience, especially when mounting devices and lights to overhead surfaces. It saved me a good few minutes of extra work too, which was awesome. I've yet to perform a detailed test of the battery life. The specifications say that it'll recharge in 2 hours using a 5V USB-C input, which is perfectly acceptable between projects for me personally. Overall, I'm impressed with the XIAOMI Mijia Cordless Rechargeable Screwdriver. It's a great price for the level of performance compared to other brands on the market. It's definitely powerful and durable enough for various projects you might have. However, what I like most about the screwdriver is the aesthetic. Sure, you can find more workman-like alternatives on the market in the same price bracket, but if you really want your tools to look as cool as the tech you're going to be using them on, the XIAOMI Mijia Cordless Rechargeable Screwdriver is perfect. Thanks for watching, and as always, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content on the connected home and personal technology.